Microphone check 1 2. We got the microphone going. Let's see if we can get the camera going here. You are now tuned in to the network. The network. The network. The YouTube channel that takes complex networking topics, dumbs it down to more simple language, and can get his camera going. But y'all know what it is. We are going to continue that packet tracer lab that we was working on. Let's see. You know, it's a good mic that I could use for YouTube and stuff like that. I got a snowball mic. I think it's about time for me to upgrade and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys being patient and stuff. Let's get this going here. I literally just got out the shower, y'all. Finished my little basketball game. That was the end of the season. We had an O for this season, but you know, it was pretty much a free agent team, so we just getting together, starting to gel and stuff. This is another lab we're gonna be working with probably sometime this week. This is a static routing lab. I fired up my routers to kind of practice there. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let me look for the damn exit out of that. So yeah, that's one we're gonna do probably maybe sometime this week. Oh no, we'll see. We'll see. Click that one closing. Let me launch the lab here. If you guys are just tuning in, the lab that we are working with is in the Discord server. If you are new to this channel, I will give you an invite, and then you can join along. You know, join us as we're configuring this lab here. Let me go ahead and give you guys an invite, and I'm gonna pin it to the top there. That way, y'all can follow along. So that is the Discord server. From there, you can download the. You'll have to probably go back a couple, you know, messages to see the beginning of the lab, but the tasks are in there. Let me go ahead and pull up the lab. Let's see here. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in here. Where we at here? Packet Tracer Labs, Mega Labs, Campus, and we started Daytona. Yep, we started at Daytona. We already did Tampa and Orlando. That's where we did the static routing labs from, and it's still loading up here. Who we got in the building today? I hope you guys so yeah, this is the lab we was working with. We already obviously we did the static routing up here with Orlando. We did static routing over here in Tampa. We did the configured wide area network. Then we moved on to this part of the wide area network. We did some route redistribution with also external BGP to pretty much extend this over to another wide area network, which will be known as Daytona. As y'all can tell, I'm in Florida, and that's where these cities are coming from. So we are today, let's see what the tasks that my boss had configured for us here. Or yeah, it was this HSRP one. I'm not gonna give you, if y'all want the whole task, I can give you all all of the tasks there. But that's what we're gonna do today. We got 5 tasks, so we should be able to knock this one out. HSRP, which we've covered a couple weeks ago. Static routing we did, I believe, last week. Yep. So we should be able to knock this one out easily, out the park, right? And again, he added a bunch of stuff to this lab. I just said I'm not gonna be able to do it all in one stream. So I broke it down. To a couple streams here. We started yesterday with the mutual route redistribution. Today, he said go ahead and do some HSRP. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes for some people to tune in, and then we'll get started. In the meantime, I thought I seen something that I wanted to read to y'all. Researchers devise iPhone malware that runs even when devices are turned off. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, we kind of knew somebody probably listening in, tapping in on the network, bro, right now with my phone. Y'all know sometimes you just leave your phone there, and then all of a sudden Siri is looking for something. Research is largely theoretical, but exposes an overlooked security issue. When you turn off an iPhone, it doesn't fully power down. Chips inside the device continue to run in a low power mode that makes it impossible to locate lost or stolen devices using the Find My feature, or use credit cards and car keys after the battery dies. Let me turn off this goddamn iPhone, man. Now researchers have devised a way to abuse this always-on mechanism to run malware that remains active even when an iPhone appears to be powered down. Did you guys know that? Even when it looks like it's powered off, you can take the battery out if you could. It's still running in a low power mode, I believe. I don't know. I don't know how, if the battery is like really you got to open up the iPhone to really take the battery out nowadays, right? It turns out that the iPhone's Bluetooth chip, which is key to making features like Find My work, has no mechanism for digitally signing or even encrypting the firmware it runs. Academics at Germany's Technical University of Darmstadt, hope I'm pronouncing that right. You stupid. I just don't know if that word is pronounced right. Darmstadt figured out how to exploit this lack of hardening to run malicious firmware that allows the attacker to track the phone's location or run new features when the device is turned off. Obviously, they go on and on. I think they look like they show. There's a video if y'all want to see that too. They actually show you the code, and they actually show it running. Paper teaser. The title is called "Evil Never Sleeps: When Wireless Malware Stays On Even After Turning It Off." So if y'all want to see that, there's a video on YouTube. I'll put it in a group chat there, in the chat there, if y'all want to watch that. Some scary shit, man. Somebody probably tapping in on my iPhone right now. Maybe they do it with Androids too, but yeah, we kind of know they listening in on us. I ain't trying to hide nothing anyway, so whatever. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. Y'all remember in the last video we configured internal BGP between these two routers right here. Then we tried to do some mutual redistribution. Where did we do that at? Where they at though? This is what we did it at. We had all these static routes back here. I believe we redistributed them into BGP right here. And then I think what we tried to do was this network right here, 110.10.0 network. We tried to redistribute it right here, which is in EIGRP. So we did two types of redistribution: static routes into BGP. I don't remember if we did that in the last video or not. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. I don't know. But this network right here, we tried to see it in EIGRP, see if these two routers can see that network back there, because it's a remote network, right? And then when we tried to look for that network, it wasn't showing up. I thought it was a BGP issue, because y'all know BGP is kind of slow or whatever. And then, you know, last stream, I was like, damn, why isn't this route showing up? And then when I cut off the stream, I put my daughter to bed or whatever, did some work or whatever, and then jumped back on later on that night, and then the route showed up. So I don't know if that was a packet tracer issue or BGP issue. We got Bits of Data in the building. He said, about to go to the flip phone team. Man, listen, man, either give me a flip phone or throw it back to my Sidekick. I used to have the Sidekick 1, the Sidekick 2. No, I had the Sidekick 2 and then the Sidekick 3. I was like, man, I'm never giving up this phone. And then later on, you know, they just went by the wayside. But the 3 was killer to me, man. It was built like a tank, man. I used to type real fast with it too, because it had a physical keyboard. But yeah, we might have to go back to those old phones. Yeah, so we was trying to see this route right here. Let's go ahead and try to see if it showed up now. And if y'all want to copy this lab, just join the Discord server, and then I'll post this where we started from. But then that means you ain't gonna be starting from the bottom like we did. So let's go ahead and see. That route was what it was called, 110.10.0, right? And we was trying to see if these two routers were seeing it through EIGRP. Right now EIGRP is up, so theoretically BGP should be up, right? Show IP, EIGRP, neighbors. We got a neighbor. Who is that? 90.0.1 is from him. That's his EIGRP neighbor, this guy right over here. I'll zoom in for y'all real quick, right? Zoom in. Y'all hit me that like button and subscribe to your boy. I typically stream. What does this shirt say? Y'all see what this shirt say? And I've been doing that lately, except for Saturday. But I try to lab every day. I'm trying to. We trying to. Around 6 to 9 p.m., just join the Discord server, and I'll let you know what time I stream, because I have a busy day and stuff. So we trying to see him as a neighbor. We saw him as a neighbor, but we was trying to see that route over there. So we're going to go router 9, do a show IP route. The route was 100.10.10.0. If not in there, then we're going to have to do some troubleshooting. And it looks like it's in there this time. See? And I swear to God, I didn't do anything extra after this. I already completed this lab. I'm just running it back for y'all so I can explain it to you. But as you can see, now it showed up. Last time I did it, it said subnet was not in the table. So I guess we fixed it. I don't know what I did last time. Maybe a packet tracer bug. I don't know. But anyway, step 1, configure HSRP between on both router 8 and 9's core facing interfaces. So where's router 8 and 9? He's over here. They over here down here in Daytona. I ain't gonna talk shit about Daytona. I'm in Orlando, so but this router 8, this router 9. He said go ahead and configure HSRP between them on the core facing interfaces. Where's the core? Daytona core is right over here. So he wants them these interfaces right here participating in HSRP. There's the physical interfaces that we need to I think we already configured the interfaces, but those are going to be the interfaces we're going to configure HSRP on. Y'all know what that is, right? We covered that maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we're going to go to global config mode. Let's do a show IP interface brief. See what interface that is. The 10.30.3. So we got to do it on that interface right there. Gig 00000 interface gig 0.0./1, and then we're going to say, we remember said the keyword was standby, and let's just do standby group. Let's do standby group 5, just to be different, right? The IP address, it's already listed in the topology. That is the virtual IP, right? So these two guys are going to be sharing that virtual IP address, 10.30.3.4. That's how they determine the group, right? And to enable it, 10.30.3.4, right? We don't have to put the subnet mask. It's already kind of a given with the physical interface, I believe. So that puts him in HSRP. Let's go ahead and do it on this guy right here, router 8. Now watch what happens though. Go to global config mode. I should have done it at the bottom first, but maybe it is good I did it at the top. The interface, let's do a show IP interface brief just to verify, right? I'll be hearing my boss in my sleep, man. I'll be dead in my sleep, man. It's just verify. I wake up in a sweat hearing him telling me verify. Gig 001. That's the interface right there. So interface gig 0/0/1. We're gonna say standby. We'll put it in group 5. The IP address is 10.30.3.4 is the HSRP address they're gonna be sharing. The VIP, right? Virtual IP, not very important person. Theoretically, HSRP should kick in right about. Let's see.
2 hours later.
I guess you would have thought it would have came up, right? What are we missing? There it is right there. Now he went to standby mode. This router right here is in standby mode. That means theoretically this guy should be in the same group, and he is in, there it is right there, active mode. But even though we got those syslog messages, what? Verify, right? Do show standby. We'll see stand guy. He is inactive, and the other router is obviously in standby. Do show standby. Y'all with me so far? Y'all got any questions or anybody lost? The tasks again should be in the Discord server. And he's in standby mode. Next task says, we only got 5 tasks. We should be able to knock this one out. Next task says, configure the timers on both interfaces to hello. Configure timers on both interfaces. Set the hello to 2 seconds and hold time to 4 seconds. Y'all know what that is, right? HSRP says hello. By default, it even says it right there. Where's the timer set? Right there. That's the default timers. Hello time, 3 seconds. Hold time, 10 seconds. What does that mean? He says hello to his neighbor to see if he's alive. Every 3 seconds. Hello? You HSRP is live? All right, good. Hey, HSRP, you alive, neighbor? Good. And he says it every 3 seconds, right? If you don't hear by him, if he doesn't hear from him within 10 seconds, that's also known as the hold timer, then he considers that neighbor dead, and the other one's gonna take over as the active router, right? We always have one active router, one standby router. Everybody else is just gonna be listening in until one of them die, and then they'll take over, right? Well, it really depends on what everything else is set to. So let's go ahead and do the timers. We'll go to global config mode where we're already in there. You gotta be quick with that shit, man. Yeah.
Are you fucking stupid?
We're already in global config mode. Now we just do the timer. So standby, is it 5 timers? And then you can set 2 timers. The hello, he said to set it to what? Set it to 2 seconds. We put a 2 there. Question mark. Hold time. The whole time again. When he considers the HSRP peer dead. He said to set it to 4 seconds. By default, it's 3 and 10. He said to change it to 2 and 4. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to throw me off, or maybe that's the organization's rules. 2 and 4. Now let's do the same thing on this side over here. Standby. Group 5. Timers. Hold on. Timers 2. So he's 4. Now the timers are set. Let's verify. Do show standby. And we got the timers now set to 2 and 4 as opposed to 3 and 10, right? That's the default ones, right? Step 3, do not use default priority values on neither HSRP. What's the default priority value? Does anybody know what is the default priority value for HSRP? While y'all figure that out. Y'all kind of quiet over there, man. Let's see. Let's see. 10 viewers. He said he about to go to flip phone. Yeah, something else I wanted to check too, though. Anybody know what the default timers? The default priority is? Y'all kind of quiet tonight, man. Y'all just let me let me teach or whatever. I don't know, man. Anyway, I've had it pulled up there. I didn't touch the priority, right? The default priority, it says it right there, 100. Shout out to Downey Dan 31 for that answer. I don't know if you just wait till I said it, but there is a delay in the stream, and so. But I'm gonna believe that you put that in there before I said it. But yeah, the default priority is 100. In this, he said, do not use default priorities on neither HSRP peer. Now, I'm going to change the default priority. To change the priority. But the next step says, let me see. What did he say there? Next step says, make router 8 the active peer. Right now, router 8 right now. I am the standby peer. So we need to make him the active peer. So we're going to go ahead and change the priority. Let's change it to something like, let's do 150, right? So we're going to say standby 5. Priority Remember, the higher the priority is the number between 1 through 255, I believe it is, or 0 to 255. I can't remember. But the higher your priority, the more likely you are to become a active peer, right? Right now I'm standby. I'm gonna change him to 150. Said to make him the active router. But right now, I'm still not the active router. If I do a show standby, we'll see. Even though I made mine's, I configured mine to be 150, and yeah, I configured mine to be 150. And router 8, the router 9, his priority is set to. We didn't change it, right? So it should be theoretically still what Downey Dan and Chicks25 said. They move this damn shit, man. Come on, man. This damn mouse, man. You're killing me, man. Yeah, shout out to Chicks25 for that one too. It is default priority is 100, right? So he set to 100, but I didn't. He's still active. Why is that? Because we didn't set preemption. So preemption right there is this is disabled. We need to turn that on to overthrow the other router, right? So right now, let's change him to something default, or something that's not the default priority, since that's what he said. My boss said to do. Standby 5 priority. We'll change him to, let's change him to 145. So now, even though he is set to 150 and he is set to 145, he's still not going to take over until preemption is enabled. So let's go ahead and enable preemption, and we'll see what happens. Get on our knees, pray to network gods. Standby 5, preempt. Press enter, and there's right there. He went from standby to active. So now this guy is the active router. And theoretically, this guy should be the. There it is right there. You see that syslog message right there? Now he's standby. But we need to make sure, we need to go ahead and change this. Still change this to. We'll go ahead and enable preemption on this side as well. Standby 5 preempt. So now preemption is enabled. This guy's now the active router, and this guy standby, when it was the other way around, right? Next step said, he said, do not use priority values. Check. Make router 8 the active HSRP peer. Check. I believe this is the last step. I probably shouldn't have broken this up, because now it's going to be set to. Chicks25 said, did you make it preempt yet? Nope, we didn't, and we just did it right now. So remember, there's a delay in the streaming and stuff like that. So configure router 8 to become the active peer when recovered from failure. And that was the last step right there. You know what? We might as well just move on to the next couple tasks, because I didn't think that we was, let's go ahead and move. Let me give y'all the next couple steps. If y'all want to know what the next steps are, I'm going to go ahead and pull those up and then just put them in a group chat there. Well, I'm not going to put it in a group chat. There's way too much stuff there. Let me see. Pull that up. What is that? Because I didn't think we was going to knock it out this quick. The last step is pretty much redistribution. I'm going to put it there. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to put it in a little notepad. Man, we knocked that out quicker than I thought, man. But then I thought he said there's also static routing on this part, man. Oh, no. Yeah, let's just do all of them. Fuck it. Y'all give me a second here. The next part is pretty much redistribution again. Plus, let's see here. We're going to test failover with HSRP. And if y'all want to follow along, just download this part right here. Let's do save as. And then I'll add it to, let's say, route redistribution part, let's say part 2. And then I'm gonna put that in the group chat. Not in the group chat, but in the Discord server. So make sure you like. I didn't mean to do that. Subscribe, and then join the group server, so that way you can get the rest of the tasks there. Or you can just follow along and just watch the video. Hold on for a second. Y'all know I like to share. Share. I like where it is right there. HSRP static routing, route redistribution part 2. And I'm gonna go ahead and upload that to the Discord server. Again, the group Discord server is it's pinned to the top of the chat there. So if you want to follow along, or you just follow along, and I'll tell you what we need to do next. Next step says it was task 6 on day core, which is the core router or core switch in Daytona. Use any type of static routing to reach outside networks. Default is allowed. That's pretty much an easy one. Pretty much a default route, right? What's the default route? That's pretty much, you get some traffic, you don't have a route for it, and you're like, I don't know what the hell to do with it. Just send it out this interface right over here. That is your default route. I like to say, like, it's like your main artery or main road out of your neighborhood. You know, like, you get out of your, like, let's say somebody says, hey, you need to go to, XYZ city, and you're at home. You don't know how to get out of XYZ city, but you know how to get out of your neighborhood. That is your default route, and that's what we're gonna do, right? So we go to this guy right here, and go ahead and configure the default route. And we just say, go to neighborhood. We'll see what kind of routes he got. Do a show IP route. We'll see right there. Gateway of last resort is not set. That's pretty much your exit out of your neighborhood. You don't know how to get to all these other cities out there, Timbuktu and shit like that, but you know how to get out of your neighborhood. The way we do that, go to global config mode, IP route is pretty much a static route, but we just say all zeros, right? Pretty much, I like to call it a quad zero route. And then also the subnet mask is 0. Oops, that's an O right there.
Are you fucking stupid?
Man, sometimes I meant to put a 0, not an O. Quad 0. The next hop is what? The next hop is pretty much, what's the next hop going to be? It's not going to be this guy right here. That's his physical interface. Otherwise, we'll always be taking our traffic that way. But if this one is down, then we won't be able to reach the internet. So we're not going to just send it that way. We're going to send it to the virtual IP address of an HSRP peer. That way, when one of these bad boys go down, we'll still be able to get out to the internet, right? So we go to the Daytona core and say the next hop is actually the virtual IP of HSRP. What is that? 10.30.3.4. Y'all see that? Y'all with me? Press enter. We do a show IP route, right? Show IP route this time. Now the gateway of last resort is 10.33.4. Let's go ahead and ping it just to make sure. Ping 10.30.3.4. Get on our knees, pray to the network gods. Can we reach it? We got a reply. That's good. That's a good sign. Remember, we want to ping. It don't matter how close the neighbor is or how, if we're directly connected, we still want to connect and or at least verify a layer 1 or connectivity right there, right? So we got a reply there. What he said? We got Dave W in the building. He said he's running late. Yeah, you. Now I'm gonna start asking you all the questions, man. Now that you don't walk in late. Hey man, took the CCNA today and passed. Man, shout out to Andrew McDonald for passing the CCNA today. That's what's up, man. That's a great feeling. I actually, man, believe it or not, I took that motherfucker like I think twice before I passed it, man. That is awesome, man. Shout out to Andrew for that. He hit us up last week and let us know that he was taking it, and I said good luck. Just make sure you look at the actual blueprint to know what you gonna say. Look over all the blueprint. Make sure you put check boxes. Be like, yes, I know this. Yes, I know this. And also, Boson NetSim, they have not NetSim, Boson XSim. They have an exam simulator that is actually harder than the real exam. So if you can pass that mug a couple times, then more likely you'll be able to pass the real exam. So shout out to Andrew for passing the exam. That's what's up, man. So yeah, we what the hell is this? What did I? Is he just frozen? What that little box over there for, man? But yeah, that's what's up, Andrew, man. I'm glad you passed it. We set the default gateway. We was able to ping it. And that task says on router 8.9, use static routing to reach the laptop network, right? So he said router 8, router 9, they need a static route, which we've done plenty of times last week, right? So we already know how to do those in my sleep, thanks to my boss, right? These two routers need to be able to reach this network right over here where the laptop sits using a static route. Let's go ahead and do that, right? So, and we already have a default route out this way, so we ain't got to worry about doing a static route going back, right? So let's go ahead and go to router 8 and say to get to the 1032.0 network, use the next hop of 1033.1, which is the SVI facing the wide area network, right? Not this SVI, not his default gateway, 1032.1. They don't know how to get there. The next hop need to be these two, the SVI that's facing the wide area network, right? Remember, last stream, I believe we created two SVIs on there. 1033.2, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get out of this. We're going to say IP route. The next, to get to the 10.30.2.0 network, subnet mask of 255.255.255.0, right? That's last 24, right? Take the next hop of 10.30.3.1, right? That's the next hop. So now we do a show IP route, and let's just say 10.30, oops, 100. Almost had a typo there. Fat finger squad in the building. 10.30. Oops, my bad. 3.2.0, and we do have a route there. Let's go ahead and see if we can ping that laptop, right? I don't care how close it is or how sure you are. Verify, verify, verify. Cannot ping the laptop. 10.30.2 2.10 is the laptop. Get on our knees, pray to the network gods. Wait for it, wait for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. We was able to reply, but it was 60%. So let's go ahead. We want 100%. There it is, right there. So this router can reach that right through a static route, and it coming back. The reply comes back with the default route, right? That's what we configured earlier in the stream, right? Now let's do the same thing on this guy. Back out. We say IP route to get to the 10.30.2.0 network. Subnet mask of /24, which we know is 255.255.0. Oops. Take the next hop. Come on, man. You know you got to put the next hop. 10.30. Fuck you. 2. My bad. The next hop is actually 10.33.1. Right? Remember the SVI that is facing over here. They're facing that way, not the SVI that's facing this way. That is the laptop's gateway. They don't know how to reach that. They don't know how to reach. That's not their next hop. That's why we got to do that one. So press enter. Let's see if it's showing up in our routing table. Show IP routes. Y'all with me so far? Chicks25 is preparing to take Encore in June. Good luck with that. Shout out to Chicks for that one. I want to, I don't have to take Encore because I took Switch and Route like a couple years back, and then they changed it all up. They gave me some like badge, some kind of Boy Scout thing. It's like, here you go, man. But you know, if you take one more exam, you need to take an elective exam, and then you'll get your CCNP. So, can I get to the 10.30.2.0 network? I do have a route. Can I ping the laptop? 10.30.2. Let me see. I'll bring that up too. 10.30 what? 10.32.0? Yeah. 10.32.10 is the laptop. Get on our knees, pray to the network guys. I'm sure y'all can reach it. We got a reply. We got 80%, but we want to make 100%, right? That's a good sign. Next step says, so the two routers can reach the laptop network, right? Verify. Look at it. My boss even wrote it in the damn steps over there, man. This man, I swear, man, I'll be hearing him in my sleep over there, man.
No, God!
Verify. By now, your internal network should be visible in the routing table on router 7. Let's see. So router 7 is back here. So we already know we created static routes to the internal network of Daytona. Now, the router back here, router 7, should be able to see that network as well, even though we don't have static routes. Why? Because we in the last stream we created this Bermuda Triangle over here in Daytona with Eigrp. So they theoretically should be sharing routes that they learned, right? So let's see if he can get to the 10.32.0 network, and then we'll see when we ping the laptop. Verify, just like my boss said, right? Show, and go to enable mode, show IP routes. And if not, then we're going to have to backtrack and figure out what the hell is going on here. 10.30.2.0, sub not in the table, so,
No, God!
that means we got to do some troubleshooting, right?
God, please, no!
Let's see here. What are we missing? So he says, and should be able to ping laptop 10.32.10, if not backtrack. So let's see what is going on here. These guys have routes to that network, but for some reason they don't have routes to that network. Anybody know why? Even though they are participating in Eigrp. Let's see. He got a route to it. He got a route to it. What is going on here? I think I see why. Let's see. We could have a static route going that way and that way, but they're in Eigrp, so they should theoretically see that route 10.32.0. Yeah, it's not in there. I'm not quizzing y'all. I really don't know why he can't get there. Let's see. Show IP Eigrp neighbors. He should have 2 neighbors, and he do. But they are for some reason not sharing that route. Do we need to have some kind of redistribution? Are we missing a step here? We have these routes, this route back here that's being shared that way. And then, let's see. Do we have to set up redistribution? Because that's a static route. So it's possible. That's what I think it is. Maybe he didn't give me that step. We possibly have to redistribute a connected route or a redistributed static routes back this way. So we probably got to go to Eigrp and redistribute the static routes That's possibly what we got to do. Now, he didn't put that in the steps there. Let me see what he said. Does Eigrp now about that network? Chicks 25. I believe you're probably saying, does Eigrp now know about that network? I'm thinking that's what you're saying. It doesn't look like it. But if we do a show IP Eigrp, a show IP route Eigrp, what routes did he learn about Eigrp? These external routes that we did earlier in the last couple streams. Hashtag lab every day. We're going to try to stream every day. I'm going to try to lab every day, and I hope you guys are doing this with me. He said day core needs Eigrp or static route. Let's see. Day core, he did not say to put it in Eigrp. He only said to put these 3 routers in Eigrp. We could theoretically put Eigrp on there, and yes, definitely he will be able to share that route. But let me see if we're missing anything on these tasks here. I'm going to look at the last stream and see if we're missing anything. We created an SVI, create mutual redistribution between Eigrp and BGP, which I believe we did. Configure Eigrp 100 between routers 7, 8, and 9, which we did. Let's see, does router 7 have Eigrp routes? Yes, he does. And he also, yeah, he also got, yeah, he got 2 neighbors. But honestly, yes, so there's 2 ways we can fix this. We could do what Pete said over there. We could just put this router in Eigrp, or this core switch in Eigrp. But my boss did not say that to do that, right? He said no, yes. Yeah, I think that's what you're saying, no. So, or a static route, right? You're saying day core needs a static route to where? To that router over there, that switch over there. He doesn't have a static route. He only said to give this guy a default route, right? Which is essentially a static route, but he's just saying any traffic I don't know about, just send it out this to this HSRP, the virtual interface right there. What we really, I think there's 2 ways we can do this. We can put this in Eigrp, which he didn't say to do, or take these static routes that these guys know about and redistribute it into Eigrp, which he didn't say to do either. And if I remember correctly, I think that's what I did to fix this problem. But let's see. I'd rather do the redistribution because I want to practice that anyway. We'll go to global config mode. We're going to go to router Eigrp 100. And we'll just say redistribute, not connected, but the static routes. We don't have to do any metrics or anything like that. So we'll just redistribute static, right? And then go to router 7 and see if he sees that route now, because it is a static route essentially. Go to router 7. Does he have a route to the 1030, whatchamacallit? That's what I need too. 1030 2.0 network. Drones, please. So, what was that? 1030 2.0. Now he got a route to that network, right? So, I guess we could just go do it that way. He didn't put that in the steps there, but this is maybe he left a hole there for me to just try to figure out, or B, he forgot. And I'm gonna go with the prior because he just likes quizzing me. Even at work, man, he just be like, come on, now, you know the answer to this. Let's do the same thing with router 8. Actually, before we even do that, let's just see if router 7 can now ping the laptop, right? Verify, verify, verify. Even though we can see that route, let's go ahead and ping that laptop. Let me back up something, man. You gotta, I got so many damn windows open, man. I swear to God. Ping, what's it? The laptop over there is right over there, 1032.10, right? So for anybody that's watching, router 7 is gonna try to ping that laptop in Daytona, right? What the hell was I typing over there, man? Ping 10.30.2.10. Get on our knees, pray to the network gods. We got a reply.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Man, calm down, man. We just pinged the damn laptop, man. So that's a good sign. We were able to ping the laptop. Now let's do the same thing over here, and we're just gonna redistribute that connected route. I mean that static route as well. That, like I said, that's one way we can fix it. Or we do what Pete said and just have this core switch participate in Eigrp. And theoretically, he should be able to share his routes. Go to global config mode. We go to router Eigrp. ASN is 100. We just say redistribute the static route that he learned about. So now, we already know he know how to get there. But now that he know how to get there, but at first I believe he had one way to get there. which was via router 7, right? Where is it at? 90.0.0.2. That is how he gets there. Where's that at? 90.0.0.0.2. But now if we run that command again, he should theoretically have 2 ways to get there, and we might be able to leave him load balance, right? Show IP route to that, and now we got 2 ways to get there. We can go via router. What router is that? I don't even fucking know. We can get there via router 9 or via router 8. And let's see. We could theoretically set up load balancing, but my boss ain't asked to do all of that. And y'all know I typically like to cut this stream off in about an hour. So, but yeah, right there, the traffic shares count. They're pretty much kind of equally. They're equally taking the traffic. So he got 2 ways to get there now. What's the next thing he said? P said, do router 8 and 9 have a route to 1032.0? I'm sorry if I missed that earlier. Now they do. They didn't earlier, but now they do. And I see you trying to retract that message, but it's all good though, man. But good question, man. Don't hesitate to ask any questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. I'm not gonna point you out, but Pete, I like fucking with you. Chicks25 said, upon doing that, what path does Eigrp use as the feasible distance? That's a great question, actually. So we go to router 7 and see the feasible distance. Now if we break that down, right? See, now you would really want to break down Eigrp. They're pretty much equally balanced. They're pretty much equally. He gonna take either way. Cause see, the distance is 170 going. It's pretty much 170, right? But the metric is the same. It's 5370, 53,760 there. The other route, where's the distance on the other route? No, that's the metric for the whole thing. Let's see. Where? That's a really good question though. What she's asking is, what's the feasible distance? What is the full path to get there? How many metrics, or how many not hops, but like pretty much what the metric is. But I think the way we can do that is do show IP Eigrp topology. Is that the command that'll tell us that? Yes, FD. There it is right there. But can we do it through just that network? Yes, we can. This is a good breakdown for us. That's a really good question. 625 10.30. So the network we're trying to display the feasible distance and all that other shit is 1030.2.0. So now, what is it? I thought that was it's not in the topology table. What the hell? That's very interesting. 1032.0. That's the network, right? Yeah, that is the network. For some reason, there it is right there. Oh, see, they're equally, they're pretty much equal. So we would have to set up something like, that's the reason why it's not showing up for some reason in the topology table, because you got 2 ways to get there and they're exactly the same way. They're exact same hops. We didn't change the metrics for Eigrp or nothing like that. So that's a really good question though. But that is the FD, or feasible distance, right there, 53760. But again, I think we could change that with the command. What is it called? It's like load balancing, or I can't remember the command, but there's a way to kind of like take one way sometimes and then take one way the other times. Pretty much load balancing. But right now he got 2 equal ways to get there. One of them got to be down. I don't know how he gonna share that traffic if anybody wants to break that down. So probably why I failed the CCNP, because I don't know that answer, right? But anyway, let's just move right along. The next task was, so we was able to see that network. Test failover. Task 9 says test failover by shutting down the interface on router facing router 7 from router 8. Chicks25 said, so that will equal cost load balance to that network. Exactly, because they're exactly the same. So when we did that show IP Eigrp topology, like I said, we got 2 ways to get to that network. They're static routes via R static route. I don't know what that R stand for. I don't know why you got R stand. But the I believe that first number is the feasible distance. This would be the what's that called? The full metric is the feasible distance. That's how I remember it. The F for full distance. So right there, the feasible distance, the full way to get there. That's the metric. And then halfway, the next hop, the is pretty much the number to get to just the next hop, which is called not the feasible distance, but I can't even remember at this point. What is it? But the metric to get all the way over there was that higher number, and the metric to get just to the next hop is the lower number. I just can't remember what that lower number is called. So if anybody want to put that in the chat there. Variance, Bucky Rouse, shout out to Variance for that one. Variance is the command that we're looking for to kind of manipulate or customize the load balancing. So we go to, I can't even remember how to do that right now, but that's not what he asked for. So, but yeah, variance is the other command, and you just put like 2 or 4 or whatever, depending on how many ways you got to get there. So task 9 says test failover by shutting down interface facing router 7 from router 8. Connectivity should not be affected. So he said basically router 7 and router 8. So he said this interface right here, we need to test failover by shutting down this interface down. So let's go ahead and stop paying the ISP and see what happens, right? Let's go to router 4. Oh, this right now, I remember this part right here. So if we shut down, so let's do this. Let's see. We theoretically the laptop should ping router 7, right? Should be able to ping router 7. Let's do that. That interface is 90.0.0.1, right? Let's go to laptop. Let's confirm that he's configured correctly, right? Yeah, 1032.10. So good. Let's see if we can ping router 7, which is right. So we can have router 7. I mean laptop ping router 7, and we'll just verify, right? 90.0.0.1. Get on our knees, pray to network gods.
Bruh.
We got a reply. That's a good sign, right? So we are able to ping it. So now we shut this interface down. Can we ping it? Go to global config mode. Actually, let's shut it down. Yeah, let's shut it down over here. What is .2? That .2 interface. Let's do a show IP interface brief. That interface is the gig 000 interface. So interface gig 0/0/0. We'll shut that bad boy down. All right, so now this interface is down, as y'all can see, is indicated by the red dots there. We'll have laptop. Let's see if we can ping it. He said connectivity should not be affected. We get on our knees, pray to the network gods. Destination host unreachable. Why is that? Anybody want to know? Or anybody knows the reason why? Even though we have the HSRP, peer should still be up, right? We have this, peer should still be up. So this guy should be now standby, and that guy's active. Well, he's not standby. He should be down already, right? Let's see his HSRP state should actually be in it. Let's see. Show standby. What was it? 5, right? No, it's still active. So that route is active. So pretty much the traffic is probably still going this way, which obviously is down. So that's probably why he can't reach router 7 now. Let's see what his HSRP state is. Router 9. I don't think HSRP was shut down. That's why. I don't think so. Show standby. I know why. Yeah. Show standby. And he's still standby. Right? So this guy's still active. This guy's still standby. But we still can't reach that back there. Chicks25 said the link is still up. Which link are you talking about? Which link? Specify. Dave W said, can you now run a trace route from laptop to router 7? Let's see. Let's see what happens. 90.0.0.1. Well, we already got a we already died there. I don't want to hold this up too long. I already know the answer to this because it took me, I didn't really take me a little bit. I was like, damn, but he made me think. Open this door and be like, oh, that's not how you do it. And I had to go back to some of the topics that we covered maybe about 3 streams ago. We covered this topic before to fix this problem. So Dave W wanted me to do a trace route to that router, which is trace ERT 90.0.0.1. Chicks25 said you would have to shut down the interface connecting to the switch. So you're saying shut this down. Yes, you could do that. But that's a good one. But that would change the HSRP peer. Yes. But my boss said to test failover by shutting down the interface facing router 7 and 8. So this is the interface right here. That's the interface facing router 7 and 8. So he said to cut it down over here. Now, just like you said, Chicks25, if I were to cut this interface, I had to go for a shut, chew up the fiber over here, then yes, the HSRP peer would switch over to this. And this guy would become active, and this guy would become in it, which I'll go ahead and do right now anyway, but that's not what my boss said. There's a reason why he said to do it this way. But I'll bring it up while y'all figure that out, right? So interface, what was that? Gig 0000, right? I'll give y'all about 5 minutes to figure it out. Why no shut? All right, so we bring that back up, right? So now this link is back up. As you see, it's green, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and shut down this side, and theoretically the HSRP should the HSRP peer should switch over, just like Chicks25 said, but that's not what he said to do. Interface, that one right there, gig001. Come on, man, all these goddamn windows, man. Right, it's gig001. That's router 7. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do router 8 and go to interface gig 0/0/1. Shut that bad boy down. Anybody know the answer over there? You sir in the back. Why is failover not working there? So we shut this interface down, right? Just like Chicks25 said. Now this link is down. So theoretically, that guy should switch over to the HSRP peer. Let's see what happened. Router 8 is now and in it, just like I thought, just like I said, right? So we do a show, standby, and now his state is in it, interface down. That actually means, I believe, initialize. He's trying to initialize the HSRP process, I believe, right? We go over here, he should be theoretically the active, and you can see it's indicated right there by the syslog message. Show, standby. There it is right there. He is active. So now let's see if we can ping it, but I think we should be able to ping it, but that's not what my boss said to do. There go your trace route there, Dave W. And we're kind of going back and forth between 2.1, 1032.1. Where's that at? 1032.1, which is the default gateway of this guy. And then the next hop would be 1032.2. Where's that? 1032.2 is that right there, which now is down, but I'm just kind of demonstrating this, and it timed out, and it's probably going to keep timing out. Let's see. Bucky Rouse got it correct. Object tracking. Shout out to Bucky Rouse. That's what we got to do. We got to set up object tracking for this to work, right? So let me set that up, but we already see what happens when we shut this interface down. It does switch over to the HSRP peer, and theoretically he should be able to ping. Let's see if he can ping the router 7 now. Right, router 7. So ping router 7 90.0.0.1, right? Yep. Oh, they'll go to trace route. It don't look like he ping it actually. Even though, yeah, I think he should be able to. Let me just, that's doing a trace route. Let me just do a ping and try to get it going. Yep, and there it goes right there. But it's kind of taking its time to get to it. What's going on here? So we got 50% connectivity there. He eventually makes it over there, but it's all jacked up. So let's just bring up that interface and set up what Bucky Rouse said. Set up object tracking. Basically, what we're going to do here is when we set up object tracking, we're going to say track this interface over here. We might have to track interface, do some tracking over there as well. So we're saying when this interface go down, go ahead and switch over your traffic that way, because this, like, we didn't pay the bill over here, or you know, a fox chewed up that cable over there, so we got to shift our traffic over there. HSRP ain't gonna be able to do that without object tracking. So, and we did this. If y'all was subscribed and like these videos on the network, bro, y'all would have seen we covered this topic on both on Net probably about 3 weeks ago. So just like, and Bucky, I know you be watching this channel, so that's how you know about that. Let's go ahead and bring that interface back up. Interface gig, what's that? 0/0/1. Oops. And no shut. No shit right there. So he brings him back up, and hopefully he becomes the active router again, since we set up preemption. And like 625 said, and so now he's up. Wait for it. Wait for it. About all right there.
3 days later.
Is he the HSRP active? Do a show standby. He's probably listening. He's probably listening right now, right? No, he's speaking now. To
3 weeks later.
Right, and there go right there. Now he's the active router. So that's a good look. Let's do a show. I think we already did show standby, just in case, right? Verify. Active. Now he's the active router, and this guy is the standby router. So let's go ahead and set up tracking. How do we do that? We go to global config mode. We're just gonna say track this interface. If we don't pay the ISP, or we just being cheapskates, or we just trying to do some fraud over here, and this interface goes down, shift your traffic over to that way, right? Let's go ahead and do that. That interface facing router 7 is gig what? Gig 000? Not 0001. 001 is the one that's facing the Daytona local area network. We need to track that interface over on this side, right? just want to triple check, right? Verify, verify, verify. Do show IP interface brief. He said, that makes sense. Yep, I hope that makes sense, man. So shout out to Bucky for coming up with that answer. He said, because the devices have no idea that link is down, even with to HSRP. Exactly, because it's kind of like a remote network. It has no idea. It's just going to keep sending this traffic that way. So pretty much, let me show y'all. Laptop, he just going to keep sending this traffic. If this is the active router, he just going to keep sending this traffic that way, because that's what they said. That's my path to get to the wide area network, right? I don't know this one is down. So it's just going to keep sending it, and pretty much our traffic going to go to a black hole, and it's just going to die eventually, right? So we go to global config mode. We're going to say, what is it? Tracking? I can't even remember the damn command. Interface gig. No, we got to go to the standby mode. So in this case, it is interface gig 000, right? So interface, my bad. Interface gig 0/0/0. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to your boy. We try to live every day, and it's typically between 6 and 9 p.m. I just kind of let y'all know in the Discord server. It depends on how busy my day goes and shit. Like today I had a really busy day, so we do standby 5, my bad, 5. That is the group number, and then we're going to track the interface. Which interface? The one that is facing router 7, right? Where's that at? This interface right here, which is .2, so 91.1.2, and that interface is what? Gig 000. So track that interface. If it ever goes down, shift your traffic over there, right? That makes sense, chicks. Gig 0/0/0, right? And then I wanted to, I don't know if this is a packet tracing limitation, but y'all know I wanted to verify. I believe the command to verify that is show track, which is not supported in packet tracing. Remember, packet tracing is a simulator. It is not actual hardware. It is not actual, iOS. So I believe the command is show track, and then you'll be able to see what objects you're tracking. That command don't work on packet tracer. Let's see if it shows up in the show standby. You could theoretically say show standby 5 on a real router or a real switch, but that don't work. So we do a show standby 5. Are we tracking? It don't let us know what we're tracking in here. So if anybody knows another way other than show run, we can do show run like that. Go to that interface and we'll see we are. Where is it? I don't see it in there. That is wrong. What I meant to do is I meant to go to the other interface and standby track 5. So that is wrong. I'm glad I did the show run. See, and that is why we got to verify. That need to be down here. This command that I put in here need to be down there. So let's go ahead and erase that. Interface gig 000, right? Maybe I'm just talking too damn much trying to explain to y'all. Interface gig, and let's just get this shit over with. /0. No standby 5. Let's just get rid of it there, and then go to interface gig 000/1. That is the one that's facing the local area network, and say standby 5. Now track the other side, which is the other interface, which is gig 0. Yeah, 000. So gig 0/0/0, and that is what we need to show standby. My bad. So standby. There it is right there. That's what I was looking for. Track interface gig 000. So now we're tracking that interface. If this interface goes down, decrement my priority by 10. What's my priority? Right now, it's 150. So when that interface goes down, my priority is going to go down to what? Now, I know I'm not a mathematician, but 150 minus 10 is 140. Once I'm down to 140, this guy, his priority is what? It even says right there. His priority is 145. So that means I'm 140. The other guy's 145. So he is going to be, right? I'll show you. He's going to be 140, and he's wanting to be 145. Now the other guy is going to be the active router. That is how we shift the traffic, right? That makes sense? He said Eve has a history of cursing. Yeah, man. I don't know what's it, man. I should use EvenG. Doing this in EvenG will be nice. Yeah, man. I had EvenG set up, I believe, on my other laptop. Then I got another laptop. GNS3 be buggy sometimes, so I'm gonna set up EvenG once my boss starts giving me more. Once he sees that this is not, he can't challenge me anymore with this, right? So, but yeah, we're gonna start doing some labs in Eigrp in EvenG or possibly GNS3. He's more of a GNS3 fan, but to me it's kind of buggy. I would rather use EvenG. I'm with you guys. So now we've done that. Let's go ahead now test our theory and our tracking with that. And we should track this interface as well. But he only said to just test this one. If we shut this one down, we should theoretically track this interface as well. So that way it goes both ways, right? But so let's go ahead and shut that interface down and see what happens, right? Get on the knees, pray to network gods, interface gig. What's that interface again? The one that's facing router 7 is the 90 network, right? Gig 000, right? This right here. .2, right? .2. So we're gonna shut down gig 000 interface gig. Oops. Come on, man. 0/0. Almost hit the power button on y'all. 0.
Bruh.
Shut down. Now Eigrp is down. We should have a tracking syslog message, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Right, we are tracking. There it is right there, I believe. Right? No, we went from speak to standby. There should also be a tracking object syslog message as well. Where is it? We are tracking gig 000. Now we went from speak to standby. So now we do a show standby. Now my priority is 140, even though I configured it to be 150, because we decremented it by 10, right? So now let's see what his, right? We stopped paying the ISP over here. We started being cheapskates, and we said let's go ahead and allocate our funds to the Netflix account and do a show standby over here.
Bruh.
And now his priority is 145, and he is the active router, which means theoretically the laptop should still be able to ping router 7. Let's go on our laptop, ping router 7, get on our knees, pray to the network gods. What's that laptop again? 90.0.0.1, right? We can't ping this, right? Because the obvious is down. So we can't ping this. We have to ping that one right there, the green one, 90.0.0.1. And we got a reply. Man, come on, man. We just tested a little ping. So that worked. That was the last step. Not the last step. He said test fail over by shutting. So we did that. Connectivity should not be affected. That worked. If everything is configured correctly, you should be able to ping the laptop from router 5. Where's router 5 at? He's sitting back here on the original wide area network that we configured a couple streams back. So now the router 5 should be able to ping the laptop. Let's get on our knees, pray to the network guys, see if we can do that. We'll go to C Live router 5. If not, then we got some more configuring to do. And typically I try to cut the stream right at the hour, but I did give it couple minutes for some late stragglers to come in. I read y'all that article. We'll see if we can ping laptop. Ping laptop. It is, what was laptop? Laptop 1032.10, right? So now we're going back here, deeper into the abyss, and see if the router can ping that laptop. Ping. I'm almost typing it twice over there. Ping 10.30.2.10, right? 2.10. 10. And don't look like it's working right now. We probably got to bring that link back up, but we'll see. Does he have a route to get there? Nope. So we should bring it back up and then test it, but let's see. Let's bring it back up just in case, right? Let's bring that back up. Go to global config mode interface. I don't want to be sitting here too long trying to troubleshoot, demonstrate this, y'all. Gig 0, what's that? 0.000, right? Yeah, 0.0. No, shut that bad boy. So now he's the active router. And if that don't work, then we probably gotta find a way to get over there. These static routes, we redistributed the static routes over here. So that means we should theoretically need to redistribute. I believe we redistributed the Eigrp routes going this way. So, but we might have to redistribute the static routes going this way as well. We'll see. Maybe that's the reason why. 1032.10. Can he ping it? Don't look like it so far, right? Now it came back up. It's possible that he's going that way, but it'll be down. But there's something we're missing here, and I'm not gonna sit here and try to veer off until he didn't tell us to do all of that and make it still work, even though this one is down. But now we was able to reach it once we brought this link back up. So there's probably some more configuring we got to do. Maybe I'll do it afterwards, and I'll tell y'all in the group chat or in the Discord server. So if you join the Discord server, I'll let y'all know how to figure that out. But now the router can ping that laptop. Let's see if the laptop can ping router 5. So that means he should be able to, after this, he might be able to reach Tampa, and he might be able to reach Orlando back here, right? So let's scroll down some, go to the laptop, see if he can ping deep into the abyss. What is that interface? It is 100.10.10.1, right? So now we're going through some default routes. We're going through Eigrp. We're going through a BGP, and we should be able to make it, right? 100.10.10. Oops, almost typed it over there. I mistyped.
Are you fucking stupid?
Chill out, man. .1. Almost forgot the ping keyword over there. What else we need to do? Yep, that's pretty much it. Get on our knees, pray to network gods. Well, we kind of knew it should have worked, right? Because we already pinged it the other way. So that worked. What was the last task? Also, check out all routing tables, and you'll notice redistributed external routes as well as internal and directly connected routes. So yeah, if y'all want to, hopefully y'all downloaded this lab in a Discord server. You'll be able to see. I don't want to get too, hung up on reading these routing tables and stuff like that. But theoretically, we'll go into this one because he should theoretically have a lot of routes, right? He should have some static routes that was injected into him. We had some BGP routes injected into him, and he should have a lot of routes to pretty much get in. This is kind of like a core router, like a wide area network somewhere deep in the abyss, right? Show IP routes, and we're not going to filter it down to just one specific type. And we'll see, right? We got some BGP routes over here that he learned about. That was way back a couple streams that we did. We got this D, which stands for Eigrp. I know it starts with a D, but this is an external Eigrp route. Where was that? The 1032.0 network. That's pretty much this right over here. So he learned it through Eigrp, but it's an external Eigrp, hence the reason why the administrative distance is 170 as opposed to 90, right? Eigrp is pretty much, it's really a 90 is the administrative distance, but it's learned externally. That's why he made it a little higher. What else? We got some more BGP routes, obviously the connected and local routes. So that's pretty much what he wanted us to kind of look into. I'm not going to get too deep into that. There's some more over here as well. And then we'll move on to that final task and call it a night. Show IP route. Obviously the static routes we connected, we created about 2 or 3 streams back. Some BGP routes that we created, I believe, in the last stream. And obviously the connected routes that we configured, I believe, last stream as well. Final task. Yeah, he said look at the routing tables. Final task, no help. Make sure that the laptop, this guy back here in Daytona, can be reached from all hosts in Tampa and Orlando. These motherfuckers ain't even in the network topology, so I'm gonna have to zoom out so y'all can see. For anybody that's kind of new and hasn't seen this yet, right? So we back out some, and now we can see pretty much, I guess, the entire network here. So it's kind of simulating the internet here, right? And that's pretty much how the internet works, right? From hop to router to redistributed route to this BGP, etc. So basically, he's saying this laptop need to be able to reach the hosts in the Tampa network and the hosts in the Orlando network. I'm not gonna quiz y'all how to do that. At first, I had to think about it. I was like, how can I make this work? Well, he did say final task. He put in caps, no help. So I was like, okay, he's not gonna help me on this. Make sure the laptop can be reaching all and hosts from both Tampa and Orlando. And then final thing he said was only use static routes. And I thought about it. I was like, only use static routes. Well, just by looking at this, we know that the laptop can reach router 5, right? Right now, I'm not going to test it, but I know the laptop not going to be able to reach these networks, Tampa and Orlando. Why? Because he don't know how to get there. How's he going to be able to get there? Well, we know that this guy right here is pretty much kind of like the hub, or how do you say, like the junction of the network, if you want to call it that, right? Because he knows how to get to he know how to get to Orlando and Tampa. He just need to share it to those guys, right? Well, guess what? They don't know how to get back there. So now what we got to do is say, okay, well, to get to Daytona back here, take the next hop of this, or take the next hop of this, and then he's going to say, to get to Daytona, take the next hop of this. He's going to say, take the next hop of this, and router 5 know how to get to Daytona. So let's go ahead and do that, right? I'm not going to explain all that while I get there. Y'all seen static routes about 2 or 3 streams ago, right? Just watch and observe, I guess, because I'm not going to make this a 2-hour stream, right? We go to global config mode. We say yes terminal tip. Anybody got any questions? If you have any questions, just ask away in the chat. There's a lot of smart people over there. His next hop is what? So the next hop, the router network we're trying to get to is 1032.0 network, right? So get to the 10.30. 10.2.0 network, subnet mask of what? /24.0. Take next hop of pretty much what's in your, let's do this. Let's look at his routing table, and that'll tell us who the next hop is, pretty much. Show IP routes. That's pretty much the only next hop. And so I'm gonna copy that bad boy. Right? His only next hop is there. He only got one way to get there anyway, right? So it's like duh. Put that in there. Next hop of this. Paste. Oh, jeez, I pasted the whole tasks over there, man. What the fuck? Go back over there again. Look at that. I typed all of that shit in there. All the steps. Damn. Let me get rid of all this. The next hop again was, I thought I copied it, man.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Chill out, man. Paste that bad boy. Right? That's his next hop. So now he should know how to get there, right? Well, not all the way, but he know that it's his next hop. So we do a show IP route. Always verify, right? 10.30.2.0 network. Now he got a route to get there. It's his next hop. So now we go to the next hop, and we just keep going with the static routes. And that's why I believe why my boss kept telling me learn static routing first. You're manually manipulating routes. Doing traffic engineering as a human. It's not really, scalable, but it's a great way to learn routing, right? IP route to get to the 10.30.2.0 network. Subnet mask of /24. Take the next hop of what? Your next hop, which is that way. He didn't say to manipulate it to go that way. That's probably the, just by looking at it, you can tell that's the best way. You don't want to go over here and come back around and go this way to go that way. Just figure out a way to get to router 5 and do it this way. Just let's make it easier on ourselves. Next hop should be 172.16.1.2, right? 172.1.7. Y'all with me so far? Anybody any questions? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Do my obligatory YouTube 16.1.2, right? And make sure 1.2. Let me do a show IP route and see 172.16.1.2 is my next hop. Do I know how to get there? Yes, it is. 10.32.0 network, right? Let's make sure 10.32.0 network. So now he know how to get there, and we can just filter it down again if we want to, right? Show IP routes. How do you get to the 10.30.2.0 network? What he said? All the streams are from Boson Nets, I think. Yes, I work with a CCIE. He says you need a really beefy system for that Eve. I haven't messed with it. I actually had it installed on my laptop. It wasn't that bad. I didn't really have any really issues. I didn't have any real complaints with it. So even G, I like it. GNS3 though, it can be kind of buggy. If y'all like a couple years ago, if y'all look at my stream when I was doing live streams and stuff, and a couple videos, y'all can see it was crashing on me sometimes, and I'm like, fuck, man, it would ruin my streams. But my boss, he likes GNS3, and that's how he learned the stuff. And I do have a beefy server that can run EVNG. So once he starts creating bigger labs and stuff for me, I'll probably be doing it on there. I don't know if it'll be on GNS3 or be EVNG. We'll see. But now router 1 knows how to get to go to that network. We'll have router 4 get to that network. And then we got to do the same thing for the Tampa core switch, router 6. And they know how to get to router 5, so they should be good. Router 4 already know how to get to router 5, but he don't know how to get to the 10.30.2.0 network. So once we take care of him, we should be fine with Orlando. Orlando should now know how to get to Tampa once we get this configured. We go to global config mode. We say IP route 10.30.2.0 network /24. Take next hop of, what is that? 172.16.1.56. Press enter. Let's look at the routing table all together and make sure that that is the common next hop. It is. And we see 10.32.0 is now in there, right? So he should be good to go. Router 4. So now router 4 know how to get there through router 5. So theoretically, router 4 should now be able to ping the laptop. And once router 4 can ping the laptop, everybody in Orlando should ping the laptop. Let's oh god. Here you quick with that, man. Y'all know what that is, right?
No, God!
We can do no abort.
No!
Abort the name lookup. It is ping 10.30.2.10 is laptop. Can he get there? Wrong button, right? It don't look like he can get there just yet. Nope, he can't ping it just yet. Let's just try it again. Sometimes it be acting up. He knows. Does he know how to get to the 1032.0 network? Let's see. We know router 5 can ping it, right? Let's see. Show IP route 10.30. Oops, 30. Come on, man. 30.2.0. Yes, he knows how to get there. Is it in the next hop? 172.16 1.8 or 1.6? Yes. Yes, is that. That's his next hop to get there. Does router 5 know how to get there? 1032.0. Show IP route 10.30.2.0 network. Routing entry is there. So he does have a routing entry to the 1032.0 network. And can he ping 1032.10? So router 5 can ping it. So it's possible that we might have to just get some connectivity there. So router 5 can ping the laptop. But for some reason, router 4 can't ping that laptop. He know how to get to router 5, so what's going on here? Anybody know? 1032.0. He has a route to get there. Let's try to ping it again. Maybe that could be that. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. 1032.10. Something is wrong here. Can he ping that next hop? 172.16 1.6. Obviously, we should be able to, right? Pretty much, we're going to do this. We're going to have router 4 ping that next hop, which he know how to get there, right? Ping 2.16 1.6. Yes, he can. 172.16 1. That's 5, and then that's .6. So he know how to get there, and then router 5 know how to get to that route. So it's possible that what are we missing here? Just joined the Discord server. All right, shout out to Chicks for joining the Discord server. But yeah, join the Discord server. I kind of give you a heads up on when I stream, and I give you the task for the labs that we gotta configure for the night, and so on and so forth. What are we missing here? He can ping his next hop, but he can't ping. Let's see if he can. Let's just keep trying to ping going this way and stuff like that. It's possible that he need to redistribute these BGP routes into static. That's possible. It's possible. This BGP route, he probably need to go this way and redistribute them. But let's see. I don't think so though. I don't think that's the issue. He has an entry in his routing table to see. He know how to get there, and it's a static route to the next hop router. And this router says, I know how to get there. Right? When we do a show IP route to that network, it says right there, routing entry for that. Let's just do a show IP routes and see what happens. On Discord server, bro. Say, yep, exactly. So, why can't router 5 can ping it, but the routers behind them can't? It's possible that I might have to redistribute this BGP route. Now, see, we can't even do that because back here, we're not running any routing protocols. So it's possible that, why can't I do it? Why can't I get that guy going? Anybody know? I was trying to get this damn stream earlier. Let's see here. He can ping his next hop, but he can't ping. He has an entry in his routing table 1032.0. Unless this is a typo I got somewhere in here. Let's see. What is that interface? Let's just look. Show IP interface B. Let's see. It's 1.6, right? It is 1.6, right? That's the this is 1.9 and this is 1.6, and that's his next hop 1.6, and he can ping 1.6, but he can't get to that BGP route. Not that the BGP route, but that laptop. Let's see if I can ping beyond router 5. Can I ping 110.10.1? So I'm gonna have router 5 ping the interface that's back there. Let's see. It could be that's the reason why though. Let's see. Ping 100.10.10.1. Nope. See? So we have some connectivity issue here. What am I missing? He said only use static routes, so that is the rule here. it's possible that we have to take these BGP routes, and then we can't advertise them out this way. That's the thing. I do know that we have to build some static routes going that way to router 5, and then the issue probably lies somewhere in router 5, and I'll figure that out. So unless somebody, now I could actually launch the lab that I finished already, and then take a look. But it's a good thing that this is happening, so now I could, do some troubleshooting here. So let's see. I'm gonna just go ahead and get these static routes going, because he did say we got to get some static routes going to get to the IP route 10.30.2.0 network /24. Take the next hop of, let's see, this one right here. So to get to that network, he's saying take this next hop, which is 10.10.1.2. 10.10.1.2, right? So 10.10.1.2. That is how you get it. No, not 1.2, 1.1.
Are you fucking stupid?
If you use the next hop as an interface that is on your router, you'll get that message right there. So the router even tells you right there, in parentheses, it's this router. Smart ass. Now let's see if we can. We already know we can ping our next hop router, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Verify. Right? Ping 10.10.1.1. We can ping our next hop. Yes, we can. For a second there, he got 80%. Ping it again. Now we got 100%. Let's have him say how to get there. Well, let's see if he can get there. Right? Show IP route 10.30.2.0. Right? 10.32.0 network. Yep. So now he got to get route to get there. Router 6 need to know how to get there. 10.32.0. Come on, man. Come on, fam. Enable. Show. Go global fig mode. IP route. Come on, man. 10.30.2.0 /24. Subnet mask of 24. It's gonna be the next hop, which is I believe it's 1.9 is the next hop. So 172.16.1.9 172.16.1.9 is the next hop. Do I have a route to get there? I should. Show IP route 10.30.2.0. It is the next hop, the static route. So now we need a static route going that way. And then the problem got to lie somewhere on router 5, and we're going to put our network engineer detective hats on to figure that out, right? So we're going to go not on router 5, router 6. Yeah, he has a way to get there. So he has a way to get to the 10.30.2.0 network, right? Router 6 does. Yep, beautiful. So, and then these guys have ways to get there, but let's triple check our work. Do you know how to get to 10.32.0 Orlando? Show IP route 10.30.2.0. Yes, you do. You said it's your next hop. 10.20.1.2. So 10.20.1.2 right over here. Do you know how to get there? Right? And that's pretty much what static routing is, right? Do you know how to get to this network? Yes? No? Okay. So we already ran that command. It's already here. He said it's my next hop. 172.1.2. Where's that at? 1.2 is right over here. It's my next hop. That's how I get there. Let's see. 10.32.0. Yes, 10.32.0. Right? Y'all see, we got to verify, right? Show IP route 10.32.0. Yes, you know how to get there as well. So, I believe the problem lies somewhere on router 5. Let's see. And obviously router 5, so all these guys know to get to that network, they pretty much gotta go to this little junction router right over here. That router obviously knows how to ping the laptop that's in Daytona. Right? We did it. We'll test it again, right? 10.30.2.10. So he know how to get to that laptop. But these guys back here in Orlando and Tampa don't know how to get there. Well, for some reason, they can't ping anything back here. So it's possible that we need to redistribute those. There's no routing protocol to redistribute into. So let's do this. Router 5. Let's look at this routing table and see. Show IP routes. And see where the problem lies. And if y'all figure it out, man, you'll get if y'all know the answer to this, right? I really don't know. I'm like I said, I solved this lab already, but maybe I tripped something. Maybe I tripped up somewhere, or maybe I might have had a typo somewhere. But see, he know how to get there, and he learned it through BGP. And it's his next hop. He said, to get there, I got to take my next hop, 110.10.2, which is right over here. I know how to get there, but I need to let these guys back here know about it. Show IP let's just do a show run real quick. It's probably somewhere in my BGP. See, I'm redistributing my static routes. It's possible that I need to redistribute my connected routes. But see, if I do that, I'm redistributing them in BGP 200 if I do that. And that, these guys are not participating in BGP. How can we let those guys and advertise it? How we advertise these networks back here? Anybody know the answer to that? Hashtag lab every day. Let's see. 1030. He might have to have a static route to get there. That's possibly what it is. network. It's possible that router 5 need to know how to get there. It's possible that router 5 need to know how to get there. He know how to get there, but it's possible that he need to have a static route to get there. So, and once that entry is in there, let's see. I believe that is probably it. I don't know. If not, then maybe I need to launch the other lab and see how I fucking fix that problem, man.
Bruh.
10. Let's see. The network is 1030.2.0 network. Subnet mask of 255.255.0. Take next hop of 100.10.10.2. 10.10.2. Right? Before I do that, let's see what it looks like when I say, how do I get to the 10 show IP route 10.30.2.0 network? How do I get there? I have this weird looking entry. It just says routing entry for that /24. That's it. It doesn't really break it down for me. It doesn't really totally break it down for me here. So what I'm gonna need to do here is probably write out the static route manually and see. I think that's what it does there. So, because I can't remember how I solved this problem, but we'll see. Go to global config mode. We're gonna say IP routes 10.30.2.0 network, subnet mask of that. Take the next hop of, which we was already writing, right? Take the next hop of 100.10.10.0. I mean .2 to get there. So now if I do a show IP route to that network, it says I got a static route now to get there. I did learn it through BGP the first time, but now I have a static route to get there. So now can I ping the laptop again? Get underneath, pray to network gods, and hope we didn't break anything. We might have broke something. Remember the first time we was able to ping 1032.10, right? Let's see. Yep, we was able to ping it the first time, but now once we put that static route in there, it looked like I can't ping it. So let's remove that. I don't think that's the way to fix it. Can't remember how I fixed that problem. Let's see. We're gonna get rid of that. Let's go to global config mode. We're gonna say no that. Right, and then see if we can ping it again. Now we can ping it. See there? So that is not gonna fix the problem. That static route. That static route is not gonna fix it. Because I said to get to the 1032.0 network, take my next hop right over here. And then this guy said to get to the 1032.0 network, what does he do? To show IP route 10.30.2.0 network. It just has a routing entry to it. So it's possible that we don't want to do static routes all the way around, because Daytona's got all of these redistributed Eigrp and BGP routes, so we don't want to break that. Now, I remembered that there was static routes pointing to router 5. They get to router 5 to there, and then from there they should be able to reach. Damn, how do I do this? How did I solve that problem? And he said right there, let's see. Final task, make sure all hosts can be reached from Tampa and Orlando. Only use static routes. And that's all we can do. We don't want to change anything with the distribution or anything like that. Let's see. Maybe there's some metrics we got to change here. Show run. Right, with BGP, we are redistributing the static routes. So these static routes back here are being redistributed that way. So let's see if router 7 can ping somebody back here. Let's see. And I hope this is not a packet tracer issue, man, because I swear, man, I don't think that's what it is. There's something that we're doing wrong. There's something I'm missing here. I don't remember what it is. Let's see. Let's try to ping. We know we can ping the router 5, right? 10.100.100.1 or 100.10.10.1. I can ping that. Can I ping beyond him? Let's try to ping 172.16.1.5. Ping 172.16.1.5. Oops, I put 182.
You stupid.
172. So now he can't even ping past router 5, right? So this guy can ping that guy back there, but he can't ping anything. He can't ping anything beyond it. So the problem lies somewhere on router 5. Got to be. Let's see. We are redistributing those static routes. Should we redistribute some connected routes? Let's do that. Go to global config mode. We're going to say router BGP. What is that? 100? 200. Let's try to redistribute some connected routes. I don't think that's the issue there. Show IP. Show IP routes. So, do we have 1032.0 network still? Yep, he learned it through BGP, so he know how to get there. Route 10.30. 100. 10.30.2.0. 2.0. He still has that as a way to get there. Do he? Don't think that's only one way redistribution there that we're doing there. I might have to pull up my solution that because I solved this already. I just don't remember. I don't see what I'm doing differently here. He said, "Yep." Okay, so anybody know what they think the issue is? It got to be somewhere on router 5. The issue is we redistributed all these static routes back here, all of them back here. We injected it into BGP. So, yeah, well, not right now. So, we injected it into BGP. So they should know how to get to those static routes back there, but they can't get past router 5. So the problem got to lie somewhere on router 5. I may have to pull up the solution because I can't remember how I resolved this issue. Let's see. I want to just be able to just resolve it. I like kind of challenging myself and trying to figure it out that way. He knows how to get to all these other routes. Can router 5? Yeah, we already know router 5 can ping Orlando and Tampa. Let's see if router 5 can ping 10.20.11. Let's say 10. Oh, now all of a sudden he don't. That's what it is. Hold on. Yeah, no, okay, I was about to say, now he got to reply. I was going to say, maybe he got to find a way back to that way. So, to get this already, router 5 know how to get to Orlando and Tampa. So, that's not an issue. Let's see if he can ping another one in Orlando, which is 10.20.10.10. And he should be able to. 80%. Let's try to ping somebody in Tampa, which is 10.10, right? This guy right here, I'll show y'all. Router 5, we're gonna try to ping some of these guys back here in Tampa, which is quad 10, ping 10.10.10.10. He did know how to get there before, so I don't know why the hell it's acting up. 0%. Does he have a route to the 10.10.10.0 network? Show IP route 10.10.10.0. Subnet down the table. That could be the problem. No, I don't think that's a problem. But router 5 don't know how to get to that network back there. Let's see. Show IP routes. It could be that we're missing a bunch of static routes, and that's why you want to stay away from static routing, because it's prone to human error. So now you got to fix these problems manually as opposed to letting pretty much the router do it. The triple 10.0 network is not even in here anywhere. So router 5, maybe, I don't know, maybe when I saved this topology in different files, so maybe I might have missed it. So IP route to get to the 10.10.10.0 network, take /24, take the next hop of pretty much gonna be 172.16.1.9. This one right over here is directly connected. It's local. No, 1.9 is me. 1.10 is the next hop. So 1.10 is right over here. That is the next hop to get to that network. Paste that bad boy. Boom, boom. Does he have a route to get to that Tampa now? Yes, he does. And router 6 should obviously know how to get to Tampa. But let's just see if he got ways to get to both Tampa and router 5. Enable, show, IP route 10.10.10.0. He know how to get there. So now he know how to get there. Let's see if router 5 can ping a host in Tampa. Ping quad 10. We got a reply. So that route was missing for some reason. I don't know where it was missing. And it said any takers, right? Let's see. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. So router 5 know how to get to Tampa. Let's see if we can ping that other one in Tampa just in case. So 10.10.11.0. So 10.10.11.0. Ping. Oops. Ping 10. Oops. 10.10.11.0. Not O. I meant 10. But it's still pinged. I don't know what the heck I just pinged there. 10.10. Yeah, I don't know what the heck the .0 I just pinged, but he's able to ping the other one in Tampa. So router 5 can ping Tampa and Orlando. What else? So yeah, router 5 can make sure he can ping Tampa and Orlando. Let's see. He know how to get to. Let's just make sure. Let's just triple check our static routes here. It could be that again. 10.30.2.0 network. He know how to get there. It's his next hop. 10.21.2. Let's just see if we can ping it and see where it dies. Right, 10.30.2.10, and we got a reply. So now Orlando core can reach it. So theoretically, these guys back here can reach it. But I don't know what I fixed to fix that problem, if it works. I really don't know. There's nothing I really did differently with router 5. It's possible that I needed to redistribute the connected routes in BGP slow. I don't know. I don't think it's a packet tracer issue. There's something we did, but I'm not sure what we did to fix it. And sometimes you could just be like, hey, I fixed the problem, right? I remember reading this meme on the internet that said, you ever want to get some praise from your boss? Just go ahead and actually break something on the network and then just fix it right back. You know, give it a little bit of time to marinate. You have these heads popping out of their cubicles. Hey, is your internet working? Wait till it starts getting up the chain of command, and then no shut that interface, and then I fixed the problem. For some reason, it was admin down. I don't know, man. And then you'll get praised at work. Let's see if he can ping. Let's just see if we can ping router 5. God damn it, because for some reason, 172.16.1 dot. Let's see. Look, watch. This guy in Orlando. He got to try to ping router 5. If he can ping router 5, then he should be able to ping router 7 back here. Is that router 7? Yeah, router 7. And then he should be able to ping anybody in Daytona. So ping 172.16. What's that? That's 15. 16.1. Come on, man.
You stupid.
1.6. 16.1.6. And we got a reply. So that's a good sign. And then let's just try to ping that BGP network 10.100 100.10.10. What was it? .1? No, what the hell am I doing, man? This is ready to go here. Ping that address, and we did not get a reply, so something broken. We can't get past router 5, I don't think, with this. The core can. How can the core? Okay, the core can ping the laptop. That's weird. That's really weird. You see that? How can the core ping a laptop? He can ping the laptop. But the switch back here can't. I mean, the PC can't. That's weird. Let's see. We might be missing a static route here too. Timed out. Nope, something's broken here. So the core can reach. Let's see. He don't have default gateways, right? The core can reach it. Let's just triple check his default gateway. What is his default gateway? It should be 10.20, 10.1. Let's just triple check. 10.20, 10.1. Yes, it is. That is correct. Can you ping your gateway? Let's see. Let's see. Something is broken here, right? 10. Let's see. Actually, let's do this. 172.16.1.6 I couldn't do. 10.20, 10.1. Let's just ping that. 10.20.10.1. I can ping my default gateway. That's good. Can I ping anywhere back here? Let's do 10.21.2. I can't do that, so I might be missing a so I can ping my default gateway. That's weird. I might be missing some routes here because this is what's weird. He can ping router 5, but him back here can ping his gateway, but he can't ping past that. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? They said trace route from PC. Let's see. Another trace route from PC1 Orlando to laptop Tampa. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm about to pull up the solution and see what we're missing and see what I'm doing different. It's possible. Let's see. Triple, quadruple 10. Ping 10.10.10.10. Yeah, he can ping. So PC1 in Orlando can ping Tampa. But you said do a trace route to it. We not trying to get to Tampa. We trying to get to Orlando. This was the city that we created that we're trying to get fixed. So we already know from like the beginning of this stream, a couple streams back last week, that they can reach Tampa. But let's see if PC2 can ping Tampa just in case. Verify, right? 10, 10, 11.10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 11.10. Yes, he got a reply. Good to go. Let's see. So yeah, they can reach Tampa. That wasn't the problem though. They just couldn't get back here. So yeah, they probably taken this primary route to get there. Let's see. So he can't. What's going on here? He can't ping that interface right there. 10.21.2. Why can't he do that? 10.21.2. Ping 10.20.1.2. He can ping it now. What did I try to do that earlier and I couldn't? 10.21.2. And it died. Let's see. It 0% loss. Now it works. And then 10.21.2. Oh, I did 10.2. That was the problem. That was a typo. So that was my fault right there. Stupid. I meant to do 10.21.2, so I can ping that past that. Now let's try to ping 172.16.1. What's that? 1.2.1. Yeah, let's do 172.16.1.1. Ping 172.16.1.1. I can ping that. That's good. Let's do 1.2 and then 1. Let's do 1.2. Right, so here's this guy can ping all the way up to here. Can I ping 1.5 and 6? 5. 6. So I can get there. But then once I want to try to get back here, 110.10.1. 110.10.10.1. So 1, that is where the problem lies. So somewhere on router 5 is the problem. We got a reply from that. You said you want to do a trace route to that network. trace route. Well, we can't do a trace. Well, yeah. Let's do it anyway. Trace routes 100.10.10.1. See where he dies at 10.20 10.1, which is my default gateway. Next hop is time's out. He said thanks for the live stream. Have an early morning ahead. All right, cool. Shout out to Dave Anders Tech. They said, oh nice, an HSRP lab. I'm working to a KIP or consolidate the internet switch by linking your ASA to a iNet router that's participating in BGP with HSRP. That's what's up. So you took this lab and you added to it. Is that what you're doing, or? But I'm not too sure what I did wrong here and why things are not working. I might have to just pull up the solution and see what happened. We was able to get all of these guys to ping each other, Orlando and Tampa, but the Daytona lab is Daytona switch is not Daytona network is not working. The laptop can ping all the way to router 5 and vice versa. So we got network connectivity over here, but we need to be able to have these guys back here, Orlando and Tampa, learn about those routes. It could be that I'm missing a static route somewhere. Who knows? Let's see. Because router 5 definitely knows how to get to the PCs. He can ping 10.20 10.1, right? Yeah. But this guy don't know how to get to those guys. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Ping. Let's do a show IP route real quick. Route. See, these static routes that he learned through BGP is his next hop. So those back here, all these back here, he learned that that's going to be through his next hop. So let's see. Let's take a look at this routing process for BGP. Show run section. Oh, you can't do a section count here, can you? Yes. BGP. And he's redistributing the the EIGRP routes. Do we need to redistribute? We're redistributing. Do we need redistributed connected route? Nope. I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, it's possible we got a redistributed connected route. Let's see. Let's see. The connected route would be this 90 network, but these are static routes. We want to redistribute. We don't want to redistribute. Let's see. We're redistributing EIGRP. Let's look at that's BGP. So let's look at show run section EIGRP. He is redistributing the EIGRP routes. I don't think we want to do any kind of connected redistribution here. We got Amar, Jerome, Chapman in the building. Appreciate you for tuning in. What's router 5 routes? Router 5, he's got a shitload of routes, but he's missing something. The problem lies somewhere on here. I just can't remember what. And I could put a solution, but I don't mind doing this troubleshooting, even though I got to call it a night here soon too. Show IP routes. You want to know what their router table looks like. Let's see. He know how to get to the 1032.0 network, which is pretty much the local area network for Daytona. And so Daytona sits back here. So router 5 over here, he know how to get to the local area network back there. These guys back here obviously don't know how to get to it, because for some reason they can't ping past this router right over here. As a matter of fact, yeah, he can't even ping past. Let me see. Yeah, he can't even ping past the router. Let's see if he can ping. Yeah, we know this PC can ping all the way to that right there. Let's see if he can ping 172.16.1.6, which he probably should be able to. If he can, and it's possible that we just need to, just go down the rabbit hole. 172.16.1.6, 172.16.1.6. Ping. So we got a reply there. It's just that he can't get past router 5. Let's see. I bet you he can't ping it either. Ping 100.10. Be fucked up if it just started working all of a sudden. If it is, I need to throw packet tracer down the damn dumps. Nope. So he can't get past router 5. The router, this is probably somewhere the issue, somewhere back here. I just can't remember what. Let's see what his look like. They all have routes. It's possible that they need to know how to get to the not the 1032.0 network altogether. They probably just need to know how to get to this network back here, 110.10.0. That's probably what we need to do, rather than taking all of this stuff back here. No, that's not the issue. That's not the issue. They needed those static routes to this network. That's definitely what he needed to do. Let's just triple check though. He says to get to the 1032.2.0 network. So IP routes. Yeah, see, damn. I don't know what it is, man. Well, he said keep that. Oh, so shout out to Pepper Jack Shack in the building. Appreciate you for tuning in. He said, well, it's either router 5 doesn't know or router 7 doesn't know how to get to the Daytona network. They know how to get there. Let's see, router 7. Because see, look, this laptop can get to all the way there, and router 5 can get to all the way to there. See, watch. We'll have router 5 ping that laptop, 1032.10. We already did that already, 10.30.2.10. Yeah, we got a reply. So, but the problem is 1032.10. Yeah, the problem is these guys back here don't know how to get past that router. The problem's got to lie somewhere on router 5. I just don't know. I just don't remember what. And let's see. Let me look at this routing table. Maybe something will click. And if this don't work, we'll give it to about 11 o'clock. And then I'm just gonna pull up the solution to see what I did to fix it. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to get it done before then. And he know how to get to 1032.0 network, which is right over here. I believe it's something that we got to do with that 1032.0. He don't. And remember, we put a static route to get there. That broke it. So that's not it. That's not the problem. Remember we did that earlier in the stream. I'll do it again though. We're gonna say IP route. Well, let's just look at his router table, see what he says. He said to get to the 1032.0 network. 2.0 network. He said that's his next. Maybe it's the metric that we got to fix. I can't remember. Show run. Let's see. We're redistributing static and connected routes. There's something in there, man. Let's get rid of the redistributing connected. I think we should get rid of that because I don't think I got to do all of that. Basically, I'm taking all these connected routes, and redistributing them into BGP over that way. And they know how to get to those networks back there, right? Router 7 know how to get to those networks. Those original networks that we created earlier in the stream, right? The 10 networks. He learned those through BGP. Can he ping? Let's see if he can ping one of those routers. Let's see if he can ping Orlando or Tampa. 10.20.10.10. Nope. Somewhere the problem got to lie somewhere in router 5, man. Man, this is tricky right here. I don't have a Scooby-Doo mystery theme song on here, do I? Probably don't. No, wrong one. Nah, I don't. That's all good. I don't. Alright, so he said, okay, so BGP default network. Nope, I don't think that was the problem because I didn't do that. You said trace route. I should definitely trace route, but I don't know why trace route. I'm not a fan of it because it just shows me my next hop and that's it, and it just dies there, man. So like, look, if I'm gonna have the PC try to ping something back here, I just can't get past this router right here. So if I want to try to get to that network, where does it die? Is where you're asking me. Or let's just do this. I know I can get to 172.16.1.6, right? Ping 172.2.16.1.6. I can definitely get to that, which is that last hop, which is on router 5, 5, 6. Yep. So if I trace route to it, 172.16.1.6. My next hop is 1020 10.1, 1020 10.1, and then 1021 10.2 1.2, and then 172.16 1.2, which is there. And then I make it to 172.16 1.6, so I can make it to there. But then if I trace route to that, let's say if I trace route to the 100 network, which sits between router 5 and 7, right? If I try to trace route there, where's it die at? Let's see. What I said it was 110.10.1. 100.10.10.1. See, that's why I don't really like trace route, because it's just like it just dies there and don't tell me shit. Where does it die at? My default gateway, 10.20 10.1, which is right there. What is it? What is it? Am I looking for with trace route? Where it dies at? My default gateway. Look at this, man. Typically, trace route gives you a little bit more information than this, right? It's just timing out of my default gateway. Maybe this guy needs a static route to the 100.10.0 network. I don't think so. I don't think that's the issue. See, he know how to get to. Yeah, he don't know anything that's beyond router 5. But he does have 1032.0, and he said it's his next hop. 1020 1.2. That. Ha. When you ping from okay, so BGP default network. No, there was like if default information originate, if that's what you're trying to say, we'll need. Nope. Nope. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Missing something. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes, and then I'll just pull up the solution to see what I did to fix the problem. I don't see. I may have to. That's the other thing too. I might have to compare to see what I was missing. Let me get rid of this connected, redistribute connected, because I don't think that was one of the problems. Because all I needed to do, let's get rid of that. Go to global config mode, router, BGP. I don't think that was the problem though. Because as a matter of fact, when we were troubleshooting, that's what I added, right? 200, no redistribute connected. How does that impact my routing table? Not much. But this is, I still know how to get to the 1032.0 network. Show IP route 10.30.2.0 network. I can ping 1032.10, 2.10. Right? I can still ping that laptop that sits in that city. What does? But see, he's not. That's what I'm saying. He don't know. He's not advertising. No, let those guys know about it. And he obviously know how to ping the PCs in Tampa and Orlando. 10.20 11.1 10 20.11 10 20.11.10. Yeah, he know how to ping those PCs. And these PCs know how to ping that, but they don't know how to see. Look, it's just what is this trace route? What were we trying to see with the trace route? Because all I'm seeing is get to my gateway, die. Get to my gateway, die. That's just like, what is that supposed to tell me? Is something wrong with it, with the laptop with trace route there? How about this? He said, do you have the route via your default? Do you have the route via your default? Does the default gateway Orlando reach router 7? Let's see. No. So you're saying the default gateway router, the default gateway Orlando. So you're talking about this right here. Can he reach router 7 back here? No, because I remember doing this. They all just need to know how to get to router 5. But let's see. That's all they need to do. These guys right here need to get to router 5 to get to Daytona. These guys right here need to get to router 5 to Daytona. And that's how I solved it the first time I did this. There's either I'm missing a static route, or, and I just can't call it. I was trying to just give it a little bit. I was trying to troubleshoot it, and I knew I was going to run into some issues. I know this is the final task, by the way. This was the final task, and we've configured everything the way it's supposed to work. Or it's just that now, with everything that's supposed to work, Orlando and Tampa should have connectivity to Daytona, and they should all work. It's just that somewhere the problem lies in here, and I just can't remember what it is. So, show IP routes. Let's see. Yeah, he know how to get there. And I think there was something I did with that network. I just can't call it. And it is now 11 o'clock, so let's go ahead and just pull up the damn show IP route 10.30.2. You know what? Let me do this. Before I redistribute the BGP routes, let's just show run. Show run, right? Then we tried adding the static route, but that wasn't it. We're redistributing the static routes into BGP. That's good. We needed to advertise the see, router 5 know how to get to those PCs, but he's not. They don't know how to get to anything past router 5. That's the only problem, man. I can't call it, y'all. Let me do this. I'm gonna run in another instance and see what I did to resolve that. Let's see. Let me pull it up and just call it, because I gotta work tomorrow. So we got to the final task, so I guess that's good enough. Let's see, finished. And I'm just gonna run another instance. I'm gonna just do a comparison. He said you have to insert 0000 next hop and your, let me see what you said, and your ASBR exit route. Your default gateway doesn't know how to handle route that are not in the routing table. Let me read all this. Do you have the route via your default next hop? The default gateway is not set to what? You talking about router 5? I got it pulled up, but I'm not going to look at it. So let's try to solve this. I want to try to solve this. You're saying show IP route. You're saying my default gateway is not set. To what? Oh, you're right. It is not set. But what kind of default route am I going to need? To get to what? He got BGP routes. And I don't remember setting the default gateway on this guy. Anyway. Okay. Maybe you're right. Okay. So, okay. I see what you're saying. So now you're saying this guy, he don't know what to send the traffic. Send it out to the next hop. 110.10.2. Let's try that real quick. But I don't remember doing this, to be honest with you. Quite honest. But I'll go ahead and check. Let's see. I'm going to go with what y'all saying over there. Shout out to you guys if that's the answer, though. Fuck it. Let's see. IP routes. Let's do a quad route. And then say... Come on, man. 100. I mean, the quad route, right? Jesus. 0.0.0. Jesus. 100.10.10.2, right? That should be the next hop. That right there. You're saying send that as a default gateway now. Right now that's set. That's what y'all saying to do show IP route. Now that's set to that. So now you're saying, can I get past router 5 now? So let's see. I can ping router 5, obviously. I can trace route to it, rather. Let's see. Can I ping past it? And nope. I can't see. I can't even. So I'm doing trace route to this back here. 110.10.0. I'm gonna look over here on what I did and close all these bad boys, all these damn windows, because I gotta work in the morning and shit. So and see what I did differently. I'm gonna look at router 5 on this other instance, and I'm gonna show y'all. Here is another instance of it, and then let's see. Enable show run. We're gonna see what I did differently. I'm gonna compare it, right? All I'm doing is redistributing static routes, right? So basically, the static routes that are back here, I'm injecting them into BGP, so that's fine. Let's see. That's it. He said to get to the 1032.0 network, he don't have a static route. The way he learned about 1032.0, let's do a show IP routes. See, gateway is not set, but I should see if it even worked, right? I sent it to my boss. He saw it work, but let's see. What am I doing different here, though? Let me minimize this one. Let me show y'all where I finished it at. Let's just see. And that's the thing too, you gotta wait till some of these, you gotta wait till convergence. BGP is slow. Let's see, can he ping, what is it, 10 100, I don't remember, 10 100, 100 10 10 1 ping 100, oops, 100.10.10.1. He can't ping it either. What the hell? That's not working right there. So let's just see if we can ping. Cause see, this is the finished one, right? Tampa or Daytona 1032.10. 1032.10. Ping 10.30.2.10. And it's not working. We probably gotta wait for a little bit, because sometimes you gotta wait till some of this convergence. You got to ping, have devices ping each other and stuff like that. But y'all see, it says finish, and I remember pinging everything, and everything worked. So I was like, all right, good. So I'll be able to do this before I start streaming. Can he ping 1032.10? 30.2.10. This one ain't working either. I'm gonna have to double check. You said click the oh yeah, I should do that. Yeah, fuck it. Fast forward. Good idea. Good point. We'll fast forward through all of this stuff right here, and then try to. And there it goes right there. We got to reply. So Tyler started getting nervous there for a second. Thanks for that trip though. We'll try to ping it again, and now he can ping it right. So now that's a PC in Orlando that can ping a PC in Tampa. I mean Daytona. And then let's see if. I'm just gonna have a PC in Daytona ping one in Tampa. Who's in Tampa? 10.10.10, right? 10.10.10.10. And pinging, timed out. Sometimes it takes a while. I don't know why. And it looks like it got a reply there. That's a good sign. So let's do this. I'm gonna compare the two. Let's see, and I believe the problem somewhere, it's got to lie somewhere on router 5. I don't know what exactly it is, but if y'all want, we'll do what's called stare and compare. The working one is from here. This is the working one. The one that don't work, where is he at? Start 2. That was this one. That's the one we did on the screen right here. So I'm gonna minimize these bad boys, and we're just gonna take a look between these two. This one's not working right here on the right hand side. So I'm just gonna look at the routing table and we'll call it a night. He has a static route right there, and that looks like, oh, that's the one we created, and I said that that's not the issue. That's not how I fixed this problem. So that didn't even work. But that was a good idea though. Create a default gateway on that, on the router 5. Now this guy right here, this is the one that works, and we'll see what does he have that's different. The 10, this is the network that we're trying to get to. We're trying to get everybody to get to. They're both on there. It's on here as well. Right? Non-working, working. right? Y'all see that? What is wrong here? Let's take a look at, I looked at the BGP configuration. Maybe I'm looking somewhere. Maybe that's not where the problem lies, BGP. But basically he got to advertise. That's what I think. So he's redistributing static routes. So run. Yep, see, that's configured exactly the same. He said, see, spam it. Click the fast forward, spam it. Yeah, I fast forwarded to it. Yep, that fixed the problem. But I still don't see, unless it's a typo somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I did differently. The routing tables kind of look the same. On this one it works. On the other one it don't. Let's see. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong router. Let's see, router 7. This one works right here. Router 7. Let's take a look at him. Enable show IP routes. We got these equal EIGRP routes. He knows how to get to the 1032.0. Let's see. Show IP routes 10.30.2.0 network. That's could be something. It got to be something with the metric. Let's see. When he does it, he can get to it, and he has he got like 2 ways to get there. This guy, when he does it, show IP route 10.30.2.0. See, that's what he got, and he works. Right? Yes, cause see, he can ping anywhere. I'm gonna have this guy, the laptop, ping somebody in Orlando, which is 10.20.11.10. So ping 10.20.11.10. He can ping Orlando, but I'm not sure what is different. I'm not too sure. I might sit down and compare the two and see what I was missing, but I was able to get it working before. Just tried to do it for y'all in the street so I can explain it to y'all, but it's getting late here. I'm not too sure what it was, but if anybody has, he said when you use traceroute, it died at the first device. The first device doesn't know who to route traffic that is not in the routing table. Well, but here, look at this though. That's a good point. This guy doesn't have a default gateway. He only, let's see. I don't think he has a default gateway. He just sends out all his traffic to his next hop. Enable show IP routes. He don't have a gateway, default gateway. Right? Good point though. So now you're saying he does know how to send the traffic he don't know about. As a matter of fact, he has an entry to the 1032.0 network. It's a static route. See there? So show IP route. But good point. But 1032.0, he know how to get there. It's his static route. Right? And then he'll know how to get there. It's his static route. It's his static route. And then from there, they were able to ping beyond it. Let's see. Can he ping that 100 network, that BGP network, which was 100.10.10.1? So I couldn't ping back here. But then I can ping the laptop, which was 10.32.1, right? .10 rather. And ping the laptop. That's what's weird. That's what's weird. I'm not too sure what I'm missing here, man. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to hold y'all too long. He said you need to use MTR, which is ping and trace route. The command escapes me. Not too sure. What you mean? When you use trace route, it died at the first device. But yeah, good point. But yeah, I'm not too sure what exactly I'm missing here. I solved it before. I'm not too sure what. Maybe while explaining, I might have missed a step somewhere. Maybe I can't even call it. Let me look at router 7 real quick one more time. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight if I don't figure this part out, right? This is the finished one, right? I'm gonna put the non-working one on the right hand side. This is the one that we did during the stream. Put that over here. Where is it at? Start 2. Right over here. And let's see router. Alright, 7. Yeah. It's time to go, y'all. It is now. You know it's time to go. Enable, show IP route, or show run. I'm gonna look at the when I'm redistributing BGP. It looked like I needed to put some metrics in there on router 7. So that was the non-working one. So this is the working one. Let's look at the BGP. Show run. Put some metrics in that. Let's see. Yep, same exact way I connect. Yeah, that needed time to go right there. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I did or what I'm missing to fix it, but I did resolve it before. Obviously, I can have these guys in Orlando ping the ones in Daytona and Tampa as well. I just don't know. There could be something I'm missing. I don't remember what. But what I'll do is I'll figure it out tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll put it in the Discord server, and I'll let y'all know exactly what I did to resolve it and see why I couldn't get it to work during the stream, but I did solve it on my own. So anyway, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I try to live every day, and I do that on my own and then also stream. So imagine how busy and hectic my schedule is. But anyway, for now, comment, like, subscribe to the network.